This week on The Rock, we dribble over to see what happened with the staff versus senior basketball game. Next, we look at the exterior doors and how the locks are affecting students. Lastly, we take a dive into what Hawk News is doing at the middle school. All that and more this week on The Rock.
Welcome back to The Rock, AHS. I'm Lily Rose Day.
And I'm Will McCracken. To start our show for today, we'll take a look at last Thursday's staff versus senior basketball game.
Jacob Hoxie and Mason Baki decided to highlight what went down during this year's annual game.
I'm Mason Baki reporting from the Anacortes Middle School gym, where the staff versus student basketball game is about to get underway.
The senior staff game has been going for 15 consecutive years. I don't know if it had been going before that, but we've had it for 15 years. The ASB class started doing it when I became the advisor. I don't know if it had been done before, but I know 14 out of the last 15 years we've done it. It's a fun activity for seniors and staff, and we get a wide variety of levels of experience playing, which makes it a lot of fun. It's an easy game to play, so it's been very popular.
I'm a little nervous, can't lie. Not that great at basketball, but I'm trying. So we want to be the staff a lot, so everybody's coming out that can play basketball at all. McCartney and Andridge are still pretty young to the team, so I think that mentally they might not be prepared for tonight.
Mr. McCartney is definitely somebody who needs to be shut down, otherwise we'll dominate the game. He's also younger than the rest of us, so that helps. We'll miss Miss Fankhauser due to her toe surgery.
Hancock got put in the Hall of Fame recently for playing at college, so he has a lot of pressure on him, so supposedly he should be the best, but you know, he might choke, he's a choker, so.
My plan is I'm just gonna get right into Court's grill, because I can beat him up. And then as soon as he beats me, I'm just gonna push him over. And then I'll do that again. And I think I can take Dwayne that way as well. Mr. Rongren's gonna do the same with his daughter. I think that the most important people are Cassie Osley and Abby Davis, because they're the coaches. So if they win, it's gonna be all because of coaching.
The staff continued their reign, winning the game by 7 points.
I enjoyed matching up on students who I have, and it's a good time. I think I was part of a good team tonight, and the team played well, and we had to give it everything we had. There were 8 of us, and we got it done.
Anything to say to the staff?
Next year I'm coming back. I'm not graduating.
For The Rock at Anacortes High School, I'm Mason Baki.
What an intense game. Congratulations to the staff for their win. And good job to the seniors for their great effort.
Next, we're going to look at what is happening when people open doors that shouldn't be open to students.
Micah Arnott and Ali Perez open our eyes to the use of side doors over the main doors and what it does to our security.
With our school still being under construction, this year has been full of many challenges in adjusting. One of the biggest things staff and students have had to work around is having classes outside of the main building.
It definitely impacts my learning experience because I have to either miss instruction time or waste more class time trying to figure out what I already missed.
It is kind of annoying to have to walk up from the PE to the high school because sometimes when the doors are locked, you have to walk all the way around, and sometimes the PE teachers let you out maybe a little bit late, or they're usually really good about getting people out on time, but the fact of having to walk all the way around to the front is just really time consuming, and then you're usually late to class.
Students must enter the building through the main doors as a safety precaution. However, this is not always followed.
I could see how using the side doors would compromise our school security, but I also feel like when I go down to the doors, typically there's people there who know me, they know I'm a student, and so they let me in. But I could definitely see how it could.
Not just myself, but all of us are responsible for the safety and well-being of everyone in the school.
I'm trying to keep everybody safe at Anacortes High School, and it takes everyone, students and staff alike. And for me as a principal, I take student safety very seriously, and it's one of the main things that I think about every day when I come to school is how are our students and staff going to stay safe.
Students, I hope, have the understanding that this is for them, and this is for the safety of themselves and for staff, and that we can work together in limiting those times where people are asking them to let them in. Just ask them to go around.
Although this year we don't have a solution, Principal Rongren has mentioned a plan for next year.
During passing times, those doors along with the front entrance here and the lower and the upper Sky Bridge entrances would be open during passing times, as well as the gym and Broadniak as well. And then when the passing time is over, those doors then become secured and locked, and students can only get into certain doors through certain entrances.
It's really interesting to see what will happen next year with the new CTE campus.
While the middle school is currently housing our CTE classes, it also has added a new course, Hawk News. This class does similar programs to The Rock, which focus on digital journalism.
Abby Davis and Zane Butler shine a light on the class and see what these kids are up to.
I'm at Anacortes Middle School, where Hawk News, AMS's broadcast class, is just minutes away from going live.
Broken up into 3 groups, students work to produce a weekly news show, which airs every Wednesday and Friday morning. We talked to Mr. Rosema to find out more.
I got a call over the summer from Mr. Harrington, and he said we're planning to start a class elective called Hawk TV. Would you like to do it? And I said, sure. The backstory on that a little bit is apparently the PTSA approached Mr. Harrington with the hope that students could take over the announcements in the school building, make it a little bit more personal. Hawk News it's still developing, honestly, but I'm kind of framing it as digital storytelling. It has a strong journalism component to it, but it is also, you know, growing and exploring, telling stories through video and digital media. And we're trying to get our own URL address as well, and so we need to get 100 subscribers to Hawk News, and we've only got 70, so we just need a few more to like push us over the edge, so that would be great.
Hawk News is a show produced by the students for the students. Kai Wallace shed some light on what it's like to be a part of Hawk News.
When I first got into the class, my role was kind of to figure out the TriCaster, which you can see here, and basically just figure out all the technical aspects about the class. Some say that it's hard, especially the first semester. There were a lot of people saying it was a lot like an ELA class, but I feel like we've kind of been more trying to turn it into what the students want it to be. I do want to be in the Rock when I'm in high school.
For the Rock at AHS, I'm Abby Davis.
I'm glad the middle school is broadening their elective options.
Me too. I wish I had that class as an option when I was in middle school.
Well, that wraps up our show for today.
Don't forget to go to ACT Theater and support AHS Drama Club Spring Production. Words, words, words. Tonight, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. for a $5 donation at the door.
And with that, I'm Will McCracken.
And I'm Lily Rose Day. And from our rock to yours, have a great day, AHS.